Hi everyone, welcome to Edupedia world. This is Varun Ganga. Guys, in the previous sessions we have learned how to do multiplication of numbers with series of 9s by using case number 1 shortcut as well as case number 2 shortcut. And of course we have seen many examples regarding those shortcuts. But today in this session we are going to learn a new shortcut, that is case number 3 shortcut, and this case number 3 shortcut can be used when the number of digits in the multiplicand are more than the number of 9s in the series of 9s. So why to wait? Let us see how this shortcut is going to work out. Guys, at first, before going to use this shortcut, we have to count the number of digits in the multiplicand and also the number of 9s in the series of 9s, and we have to make a conclusion that whether the number of digits in the multiplicand are more than the number of 9s in the series of 9s or not. If the number of digits are more than the number of 9s when compared, then we just use the following steps in order to use the shortcut. As the first step, what we are going to do here is we have to place that many zeros at the end of the multiplicand as there are that many 9s in the series of 9s. Now coming to step number 2, what we are going to do here is we have to deduct the multiplicand from the multiplicand that we have placed with zeros at the right side, and the difference that we are going to get by doing subtraction is considered as the final result. So guys, these are the two steps that we have to follow when using case number 3 shortcut, and this can be understood more clearly through an example. So let us see what is the example that I am going to take in this session. The example that I am going to take in this session is 124 into 99. So guys, when you check here, the number of digits in the multiplicand are 3 and the number of 9s in the series of 9s are 2. So therefore we can say that the number of digits in the multiplicand are more than the number of 9s in the series of 9s when compared. Now the step number 1 of case number 3 shortcut says that we have to put that many zeros at the end of the multiplicand as there are that many 9s in the series of 9s. Since here we are having two 9s in the series of 9s, I am keeping two zeros at the right side of the multiplicand, that is 124. Now it becomes 12,400. Coming to step number 2, now what I am going to do here is I am just going to subtract 124 from 12,400. Why? Because the step number 2 of case number 3 says that we have to subtract the multiplicand from the multiplicand that we have placed with zeros, and the difference that we are going to get by doing subtraction is considered as the final result. So guys, now let us subtract 12,400 minus 124 by using Bindavankana method. So guys, before going to use this Bindavankana method, at first I am going to write the numbers, that is the subtrahend and the minuend, one below the other. So here I have written the minuend, that is 12,400, and below that the subtrahend 124, and have placed two horizontal bars in order to represent or to highlight the answer that we are going to get by doing difference. So as the first step, now what I am going to do here is I am going to compare the digits that are in minuend and subtrahend. When you compare the digit, that is 0 and 4, here 0 is less than 4, and when you get such a situation, you have to place a dot on the top of the number in front of the 4, that is 2. Here you have to place a dot on the top of the 2 like this. Now after keeping the dot, now you have to take the complement of 4 with the 10. The complement of 4 with the 10 is 6, so you have to write down that 6 in the answer like this. Now count the number of dots. Here the number of dots is 1, and by adding that count 1 to 2 you will get 3. Now again, if you compare, here 0 is less than 3, so therefore again you have to put a dot on the top of the number 1, which is in front of the number 2. So by putting the dot and by taking the complement of 3, that is here 3, 2 plus 1 is 3. So by taking the complement of 3 with the 10, you will get 7. You have to place down that 7 in the answer like this. Now again, counting the number of dots, you will get 1, and by adding that count to 1, you will get 2. So again, if you compare the digit that is in minuend and subtrahend 2, you will get that 4 is greater than 2, so therefore you can do normal subtraction. So 4 minus 2, you will get 2. Since there are no more digits to subtract. So therefore I am writing those digits as it is, that is 2 and 1. Now by doing subtraction, 12,400 minus 124, you will get 12,276. And therefore we can say that 124 into 99 is equals to 12,276. So guys, this is the way how we can use case number 3 shortcut when we are asked to multiply a number with series of 9s. So guys, I hope that you have understood pretty well how to use this case number 3 shortcut, and I do wish that you to use this case number 3 shortcut. But one thing that you have to remember is this shortcut can be used only when the number of digits in the multiplicand are more when compared with the number of 9s in the series of 9s. So guys, in the next session we are going to have a look of some more examples regarding with the same shortcut. Now for watching this video, thank you, have a nice day.